Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Mahouka Koukou no Rettousei episode season 3 episode number 3 reaction. Okay, the previous episode it was an episode filled with a lot of information. So basically what happened was we were dealing with the whole situation with the media, that whole thing that was going on, and we got to see that Saigusa's dad, he was able to realize what's going on, and he decided to use that as an opportunity to go against the Yosuba by trying to bring their power down, and that's why he let that happen. And later on, Jumonji came and confronted him about it, at which he kind of said that, oh, we can keep quiet about this and this will like go down automatically. Like we break down the problem into small bits and they'll go down on its own. At which Jumonji obviously says that, however, the time we let them go down on its own will probably harm the people, and a lot of people will be affected by it, even though we break it apart. So all that like stuff we were having. Obviously, Mayumi is not happy about this, and but Mayumi's dad was like, I've already taken permission from that guy. I forgot his name, and all the other stuff he said. Like, so yeah, he's going to let this happen for now, and yeah, so that's what's going on. Also, Tatsuya got to know that certain situation might happen, which is a certain person will be coming to their school with a lot of reporters, and these reporters might try to find, or if they're not able to find, they'll probably embellish the whole fact and talk about how military, like the battalion, is connected with the school and all that stuff. It's going to make a lot of more mess, the situation even more messy in the future. So Tatsuya's thinking that he has like a plan to do something. We don't know what that plan is. So let's see what happens today. I'm guessing we're going to see what Tatsuya does. So yeah, let's get started. Episode number 3. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's begin. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Right. Oh, this guy, the butler. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Thrown out. Withstand the use as a class mad. Mio. Okay. Right. Okay. Only Miyuki? Right. Okay. Okay. Right. So here we're back again at this. Okay. Yep. I guess. Yeah. Okay. What? The three major puzzles. The major education. Ah. Okay. Well, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. Opposite of the. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, and it'll help out with the. Right. Yeah, and we can be like, oh, this is what we were doing. Hmm. Okay, good idea. That's a mouthful. Okay. Okay. So each person will be. uh, Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Neutron barrier magic. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Right. Oh, shippo. Selection meeting. Oh, that's why he was so mad at. Er, Yeah, we can see his dad is very chill, as Mayumi said, but his son is like, oh, here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Bro. Right. Okay. Yeah, you cannot guarantee on that though. Yeah. What is this guy saying? He literally in the previous episode he. Oh god. Oh no. This is. He won't be happy about this. He's not happy about this at all. Right. Okay. Hmm. Oh. Oh, calm down. This guy. Quite direct. It's directly like. Okay, we'll show you. Come on. Let us show you an experiment. You will. What are you on about? You're literally barging in the middle of a. There you go. Ship was there. Oh, there you go. Well, hmm. Exactly. Are you. These people are trying to just drag it to the. Well, just give them a demonstration. Okay, here we go. Ooh. What fish? Oh, damn. Okay, yeah, there you go. Are they going to bring it out or something? Like, damn. So yeah, they're trying to like literally make it like into a like gravity, the Coulomb force. They're literally trying to make it into a ball of water. That's what I'm saying. Are they going to bring it outside and show everyone like, oh, look at this? Ugh. Okay. Oh, is that good or bad? Okay. Okay, so it'll literally stay as a ball, I feel like. Will it? Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, leave the neutron barrier on. They're gonna bring it out, aren't they? Water vapor, hydrogen, deuterium, and helium. Okay, yeah, yeah. All. Yes, literally water. No side effect. Okay, adding water. Okay. Okay, what are they doing now? Well, experiment successful. Yeah. Hmm. Right. Oh, okay. I thought they were like going to bring it out or something. No, no. So they're just like testing it out, and yeah. They're like, oh, okay. Well, they won't understand. Oh God, here we go again. Are you dumb? Are you guys dumb? Exactly. You. Like people hear about nuclear and all they think about is explosions. Good God. Yeah, go back home. There's nothing here for you. Right. Yeah. You're like, no more scoop. We thought there's gonna be a scoop here. Ah, time wasted. No, I think we should have gone even more overboard. Yeah, but it's a first step. Hmm. Where did she come from? Oh, she's video call. Okay. Birthday video letter. Yeah. Okay. Oh boy. Right. Okay, so it's his birthday. Oh. She like dressed up and did her hair. Okay. So, oh, okay. 3 years. Hmm. Oh, the whole. Okay. Yeah. I just want to Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Bruh. Yeah. She's like, yeah, you're refusing me. Oh, okay. Things are getting heated up. Right. Damn. Did he break free? Okay. Held back. Hmm. Yeah. Well, yeah, you can see the result. It is a good result. So, yeah. Right. Okay. It's a very simple, like, method to go through the whole shenanigan of the whole reporters. Is that just show them something productive, I guess. And that's what they did. Yeah. Okay, and that is it. All right, that was today's episode. So yeah, we get to see today what Tatsuya's plan was. As he said in the previous episode, he has a particular plan for a situation like this, and the plan was obviously to, as we saw, to do something productive and show the reporters that, oh, like, obviously we're not doing anything colluding with the military. We're doing stuff for the betterment of the world, and just shut their mouth up completely in that way. Like as they say, action speaks more than words, that kind of thing. um so basically that's what happened. Also, a few other things I need to talk about. First of all, we get to understand, or at least a little bit understand, what's up with Shippo. So Shippo's situation is basically, he is probably frustrated at his dad, because his dad is literally just like, oh, it's fine, everything is okay, like, like, leave it to them, while he's mad about the fact that he talks about, like, something was like, where's that part where he says that, um just a minute, where is that? Okay, here we go. It's less than year until the next 10 clans meeting, selection meeting. At this rate, the opportunistic Sayusa will rob us yet again of our place in the 10 Masters clan. At which his dad says that, like, the Saigusas were already head and shoulders above the rest of the 18 support clans when the 10 Master Clan system was devised. And he says, like, but that was only because they stole the results of the 3rd and the 7th research institutes. Okay, right. So that is why he's so angry all the time, especially towards the Saigusas. So okay, it makes sense, I guess. So basically what is happening is that he, as he says, like, according to him, like, there something, this research, whatever he said, that was probably going to help them to, become one of the heads. But according to him, the Saigusas took that, and that is how they were able to become the heads. That's why he's so pissed off, and he's also probably pissed off at his dad's nonchalant attitude about, like, how his dad is like, oh, it's fine, it's okay, like, don't worry about it, that kind of thing. He's so pissed off, and he's like soon there will be like a new, like, the selection, like, so yeah, he's very hyped up about that, and he probably wants to be, like, chosen as his family, wants his family to be chosen as one of the 10 clans. But his dad is showing this nonchalant attitude, so he's probably so angry. And he's also angry at the fact that, like, his dad is not taking this seriously. So that's why. Also, we also understand why he's so, like, he has such an antagonistic way of looking at the Saigusas because of this. So yeah, however, as you can see, his dad is extremely, I guess you could say, like calm about this. So, which kind of, matches with how Mayumi kind of, in the previous episode, Mayumi described how how Shippo's dad is actually like. I think, as far as I can remember, in the previous episode, she said something along the lines of, oh, he is one of the most calmest people. He doesn't have any type of problem with us. He's very chill about everything. I don't think he is going to do anything, or he's, like, going to go against us. That's what she said, what Mayumi said to her sisters. And yeah, it matches. It completely matches. As you can see, he's literally just like, oh, everything is okay, don't worry about it, that kind of thing. While his son is pretty angry about the whole situation. So okay, it makes sense. That is why he's always so, angry. Also, yeah, that was the first thing. Then obviously the whole experiment that we see, the reporters and that guy, the Kanda, he tried to kind of twist the whole thing into something that would fit their narrative. Obviously, typical, like, media reporters, like, for views and clicks, some of them definitely do stuff like this. And I'm sure, like, most of them over here probably were here because they thought that, oh, they're going to get some kind of tasty scoop or something, which will probably they'll like print on the newspaper, and it'll be like a thing. So that's why most of the reporters were probably here. That's why they were always trying to take the situation into a direction where it would seem as if this school is colluding with the military. Every single thing they're like, oh, it's for military purposes, isn't it? They're trying to steer the conversation in that direction all the time. But obviously, after seeing the whole thing, they couldn't say anything, and yeah, they had to move forward. And like I said, actions speak more than words. Instead of denying something, we showed them. Oh, look at this. This is, you have proof here. There you go. Something like that. Right. And then there was the section with Aunt Maya, and we get to see the whole conversation between her and Tatsuya when she told Miyuki to leave, and the conversation that happened after that. She told Tatsuya to leave the academy, at which he's like, no, the only person who can order me is Miyuki. At which she tried to do something. Now I'm not 100% sure what she tried to do there, but I feel like she probably used one of the, maybe like a strong magic or some kind of a thing she tried to use, which Tatsuya was able to break. And Tatsuya did say that, oh, you didn't even, you went easy on me. So I'm guessing if she probably went full out, Tatsuya wouldn't be able to stop it. At which she was like, yeah, whatever. I'm happy that you were able to, even if I didn't go all out, I'm happy that you were able to break through my magic. So yeah, as a reward, I will allow you to stay in the school. And now she can see one of the results that Tatsuya was able to make out of his stay at the school, and she's like, oh, turns out it was worth it, and that kind of thing in the end. Okay, so yeah, that's what happened. Like I said, I'm not 100%. I feel like I should have realized what the magic she used was, but like I said, this show is very complicated. Certain situations I probably should have understood, but I still don't understand. So even if I should have understood what that magic was, I probably couldn't. So you can let me know in the comments if it's not any kind of spoilers, obviously. So yeah, all right. Was there anything else today in this episode? No, these three were the main things that happened in today's episode. Oh, and it was Tatsuya's birthday, so yeah. We got a little cameo of what was her name? I forgot her name. The girl, Angela or something. I forgot her name completely. The one who was in season 2. We got a little cameo of her, and yeah. Right. And yeah, there you go. That was this episode. Really good episode. And yeah, let's see what happens in the next one. Okay, now let me talk about this episode scene by scene. In the very first scene, we continue with that scene where they are in the Yosuba's place, and Aunt Maya comes in, and she talks about a few things to Miyuki first. Obviously, at first she completely addresses Miyuki and only talks to Miyuki. You can see she doesn't even acknowledge Tatsuya. She just talks to Miyuki at the very first few sections, and she kind of brings up a few things that are happening. For example, here we go. The International Magic Association has determined that the explosion that has wiped out the Jinghai naval port was not caused by a radiological weapon. Excuse me. Accordingly, the motion for disciplinary measures submitted to the association has been thrown out. Okay, then she also talks about a few other things, like a lot of these things kind of went over my head. Okay, Mio Itsuwa has also joined the fleet stationed in Sasebo. Should I know this person? I don't remember. Was she in the previous seasons? If she was, I've probably forgotten. Because they show a girl here in a wheelchair. Okay, will Miss Mio be physically able to withstand the use of strategic class magic abyss? You can see this is like a lady here on the in the wheelchair. Should I know this person? Like I said, if I should know this person, I've probably forgotten about her. If she was shown in maybe like a previous season. Okay, So another thing she says is like, this is unconfirmed information, but today I received word that the new Soviet Union's Dr. Bezobrazov, a strategy class magician, has arrived in Vladivostok. At which Tassa's like, wait, what? Like, kind of like, like his eyes kind of glow, yeah, get startled. After seeing the military gains achieved on the southern end of the Korean peninsula, they seem to be re-evaluating the efficiency of large-scale magic. Right. Was there anything else she said? Let me see. Okay, within the next few days, peace with the Great Asian Alliance should be established. That should bring an end to the grudge that started 3 years ago. That is all I have to say. So yeah, all that stuff, like, she was like directly addressing Miyuki and told that to her, and then she was like, you can leave, Miyuki. Tasya, stay here, I have to talk to you. And yeah, that's what happened. Now back to the main, like, the section. We get to see Tatsuya talking to the student council about the whole situation, about how Kanda will come and bring like a bunch of reporters, and they'll try to kind of insinuate and show that, oh, like the school is colluding with the military and they're violating human rights or student human rights and stuff like that. Like, yeah, and they're like, so you should have a plan, because that's why you've called us, I'm guessing. And that's just like, yeah, I have a plan. If they're trying to show something like this, where it seems as if we're colluding with the military, why don't we show them something that we have done and provide them a result of something which will show them that, oh, that's not what we're doing something like this which will help the world out. So what, like, his plan was to do something which was the one of the three major puzzles of weight type magic. Okay, the gravity control type thermonuclear fusion reactor. Right. So okay, so he's like, yeah, like, let's show us this. So let's show them this. They are trying to censure the Magic High School for turning into venues for military education. So why don't we show them something that's going to help out the world? Obviously, that will be our way of showing that, oh no, we are doing something else, and we're definitely not, like, yeah, colluding with the military or something like that. So this is actually the reverse of what that other girl did in the previous season. I forgot her name. She says, oh, wait a minute, let me just check her name. Okay, it sounds like the opposite of intermittent nuclear reactor that Suzune, yeah, presented last year. And he's like, that's just like, yeah, like, I'm using that as a basis. And this is also something that I want to achieve. Magic skills it demands is still too high, so practical use of it is still far off. But the students at the school have the skills to pull it off for a short period of time. And as they say, it is a step in the right direction. Even if this cannot be used currently, this is something that if we are able to do, it at least show others that, oh, if we're able to get better ways of like energy, like if in the future we're able to get better ways of doing it, then this will show that it is possible, like, in the future, something like that. Like, this is like, we're like taking one step in the correct direction and showing everyone that, yeah, this is the right path, that kind of thing. So yeah, and they're like, okay, let's do it then. So they bring up the science teacher, I'm guessing this guy, I'm not sure, like, not science teacher, the okay, they got the permission to do this. Number one, it will be supervised by Mr. Suzura. So yeah, so obviously he's one of the teachers and everything. So the teacher is like, okay, so what are you going to do, how are you going to divide them? And Tatsuya like shows them everything, like, gives him a little like a list of which person is in like charge of which thing. So we have Honoka, I think Honoka, yeah, that's her name. She's in charge of the gamma ray. We have this dude, I forgot his name, the one with the bluish hair. He is in charge of the Coulomb force control. Then we have what was her name? I always mix up the name. Minami, isn't it? Yeah. She's like the neutron barrier. Then the two sisters, fourth phase transition, and then we have Miyuki in gravity control. Okay. Sakurai. Yeah, Minami Sakurai. Oh, this guy's name is Kei Isori. Okay. Right. And he's like, oh, who's this Sakurai person? And she's like, Tatsuya's like, oh, she's like one of my cousins or something like that. He says. Anyways, so Tatsuya's like, all right, let's do it then. So they start the preparations and everything. And while they're doing all of that, we get to see Shippo talking to his father. And here's where we get to know about, like I said, the situation, why he's always so mad. So basically, he's mad at the fact that his father is so nonchalant about the whole situation. And he's also mad about on the Saigusas, because according to him, the Saigusas are the one who stole the research, like results or something, and that's why they're one of the 10 master clans, unlike them who are not. They might have been able to get a chance to be one of them, but they're like one of the supporting clans. I think that's what they say. So yeah. And the dad is like, nothing I will say go through to you, right? Okay. And he also says like, talks about the whole Kanda situation, and he's like, you don't do anything. He literally says, he's like, don't do anything, let the Saigusas handle this, and the others. At which he's obviously pissed off, but he's like, okay, fine, whatever. I'll keep quiet. Yeah, okay, and then we get to see the day of the whole thing. Kanda's here, talks with the principal, and Kanda immediately jumps into the whole, accusations. He's like, the very first thing he says, this is how shameless is this? Imagine literally coming to your school and accusing you. The very first thing you say is like accusations. That's what you do. That's like some next level shamelessness. So Princess Momoyama, principal. Why did I call him principal? God damn it, I don't know why. Principal Momoyama. Lately, we've been hearing disturbing rumors about the Magic High School's curriculum. Right. So that you've been brainwashing the students to join the military. Good lord. And he's like, yeah, this is ridiculous. What are you even talking about? And he's like, oh, so, let us see the students and ask them questions and see what they're doing, then we can, see what's happening, if they're really colluding with the military or not, stuff like that, he says. So they come out. I love how everyone was, literally waiting for Kanda to come out. As soon as he comes out, they're like, all right, let's start it. So yeah, they start the whole experiment, and Shippo's there, on the top, just looking at the whole situation. And, okay. So he's like, hello students, what are you guys doing? Can you tell us? So yeah, the teacher says they are independently conducting an experiment outside of the curriculum. How, this is just so ridiculous. He says that, this is outside curriculum. Immediately the reporters are like, why outside the curriculum? Is it because, okay, here we go. Why are they conducting an official experiment during class hours? Because it has great significance, not for academic but for practical purposes as well. And he's like, by practical purposes, do you mean something that could lead, for example, to developments of a weapon? Oh god. Like the one used in Scorched Halloween, capable of obliterating an enemy fleet in one scoop? How? What? Yeah, great. This is just absolutely insane. How they're trying to literally put words in their mouth. Just ridiculous. Yeah, all these reporters here are just here to make money. That's literally why they are here for. They probably got to know that, this is a good chance to make money of, of this whole situation. And, get, or embellish the whole situation and, But, yeah. Here's the thing. It was a good idea of Tatsuya to actually show them the result. Like, because like I said, if they just refuted their claims and just verbally talked to them, they could easily embellish the whole thing, and they could easily, like, make their own narrative. Since they showed them, like, oh, this is what we are doing, look at this, just look at this, and show them the result, now they cannot embellish it because it's literally there, like, everyone knows it happened. So now they cannot embellish it. It's a good idea. Okay, this is one attempt to solve one of the three major puzzles of weight type magic, and so the whole thing begins. So, first of all, Miyuki starts the whole process, I think, yeah. Okay, so first she uses the magic, the water, like, kind of goes up, like she uses gravity magic, the water goes up. Okay, fourth phase shift. So now the sisters use the neutron barrier, I think, yeah. Yeah, uses the neutron barrier to, like, trap the thing. Oh no, sorry, neutron barrier was, wait, what were the sisters in charge of? Coulomb force, wasn't it? No, I think so, yeah. Minami was in charge of the neutron barrier, yeah. So, yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense, because Coulomb force, Coulomb force is literally the force between the molecules, like that kind of thing. I've forgotten. I learned it back when I was school in physics. I think it was something like that, like the forces of attraction between, like, two molecules or something, as far as I can remember. So yeah, that's why the water kind of, like, just comes into, like, a ball kind of thing. And then Minami uses neutron barrier, which is like the barrier that comes up. Then gamma ray filter, which Honoka uses. So, alright. Then again, Miyuki uses gravity control. Right. Okay, then again, after that, I think they repeat the process again, or something like that. Yeah, Coulomb force control. Wait, no. Wait. What were the... Coulomb force control is that, dude? What were the sisters in charge of? Wait a minute, let me go back to the list. It's written in the list. Wait, yeah, Coulomb force control is that dude. Fourth phase transition. Oh, okay, that's what okay, oh yeah, that's, I literally said that. I don't know what that means. Never mind. I'm not really sure what that means. Fourth phase transition. Yeah, I have no idea what that means. Anyways, right. Yeah, Coulomb force was that dude. He was in charge of that. Okay, so yeah, so all that stuff happens, and in the end, the experiment was a success. And there you go. Then they put, like, water back into it again, and here we go. Okay, leave the neutron barrier up. A pipe comes in, and oh, they use that pipe to kind of see what's the composition again. Okay, so results of the analysis: gas is composed of water vapor, hydrogen, deuterium, and helium. So obviously, like, hydrogen and oxygen, that's it. So there's no and helium as well, and there's no I guess I like, they're probably trying to check if there's, like, some kind of side effect or something. Don't trace it. There you go. Like I said, they're trying to see if there's radioactive substances. So there has been no radioactive substance. So this is safe. Right. So there you go. So experiment successful. Okay, no, they add water after that, and then, like, our president takes up the mic, and she's like, the stellar furnace experiment has been a success. Everyone's, like, happy. Kanda and the reporters, like, what the hell is happening here? We have no idea. So, okay, this part is so crazy, absolutely ridiculous. They follow the teacher, and Kanda's like, oh, what happened exactly? Okay, sustained gravity control type thermonuclear fusion reactor experiment. Everyone's like, what? The what? So Kanda's like, but the practical application of nuclear fusion reactors have been abandoned. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that, here we go. They haven't been abandoned. Research itself is still ongoing in different fields. Research on nuclear fusion by magic is one of them. Okay, so is the goal of nuclear fusion research to achieve nuclear fusion explosions to match? This is just so ridiculous, yeah, obviously nuclear fusion and fission obviously means explosions, but that's not all. Nuclear immediately doesn't equal to explosions. There's a lot of other reasons why the nuclear fusion and fission is required. That is to make energy and stuff. These guys immediately they're like, oh, nuclear fusion, are you trying to make explosions through magic? What type of ridiculous, oh my god. Like the magic used in Scotch Halloween, again this guy with the Scotch Halloween, that thing that happened. I think it was in season 2. No, 2? No, wait, season... No, that was season 1, wasn't it, in the end? Yeah. Or was it season 2, Scotch Halloween? Anyways, whichever season it was. He's again trying to bring that up. So the teacher is like... starts laughing. It's like, pardon me, but I wonder what it was just you saw. If you're going to do is... if all you're going to do is set up a small blast, there's no need for precise formula like that. Yeah. And he kind of explains the whole thing, like how this is just a right step in the proper direction. Even though there's some practical uses now, it can help out in the future. And not only that, the fact that the students are actually doing something like this, that in itself is praiseworthy. And they're like, okay, whatever, everyone just leaves after that, And when and the vice principal's like, oh, weren't you a bit harsh with them? And he's like, nah, I just got a bit angry, that the students' intentions, obviously, okay, here we go. Today's experiment has a long way to go before it can be viable, but the willingness to take the challenge of changing the social status quo through magic has value, regardless of the degree of technical perfection. There you go. And he's like, that is what I wanted, what we saw here. This might not work out, or this might be way in the future when it works out. But the fact that they are ready to do something like this, to change the status quo through magic in itself is praiseworthy. And these reporters were trying to twist their sentiment into something bad. That's why I got pissed off. Right. And then next scene we get to see this girl, like I said, I forgot her name. She is wishing Tatsuya happy birthday through video, letter per way. And then Miyuki comes in with wine glass and they share a glass of wine. And then we get to see Aunt Maya listening to the report that, oh, the Tatsuya school has done this and stuff like that. And she kind of remembers back then when she had that conversation with Tatsuya. So okay, so yeah, in the conversation back then with what she had, she talks about how here we go, you made quite an impression on the other day, didn't you, Tatsuya? No, I wouldn't say that. But what you did had made things awkward for the Yotsuba family, at which Tatsuya's like, have I done something to inconvenience you? And she talks about the stars, obviously that whole situation with season 1, I'm guessing. Season 2, I'm guessing. Okay, so she's like, they might try to come and eliminate you, this and that. And he's like, okay, I'll keep that in mind. At which Maya's like, quit the academy. And Tatsuya's like, no. Oh, and she says, oh, why? What will I do after that? At which she says, like, you'll be in confinement here. I'll send another person to serve as Miyuki's guardian. At which Tatsuya's like, oh no, I refuse. And Maya's like, you're refusing me. And he's like, yeah, I only listen to orders from Miyuki. And both of them, their whole demeanor changes. Maya did something something in his head, I don't know what, but Rettousei was able to break through it. At which Maya's like, good job, I didn't use my full power, but it was good enough. I can tell that you held back quite a bit from me. And she's like, oh, I couldn't, like hurt my precious nephew. Wait, her voice. Is she voice acted by Senjogahara's voice actor? Wait a minute. I have to check this. I think so. Senjogahara or Tamamo no Mai from Fate. Let me see. Where is the voice? Voiced by, yeah, Chiwa Saito. Yep. I immediately I realized Chiwa Saito. Let me still double check. Yeah, I was correct. Like when she said "ma," like that, I immediately recognized her voice because the way she said that immediately struck my head. That's exactly how Tamamo no Mai from Fate talks. Yeah, that when she said "ma," like I immediately struck my ears. I'm like, oh, I know this voice. Right. Anyways, so yeah, she's like, you did a good job, even though I held back. So I'll listen to you. I'll listen to your willfulness, indulge in your willfulness. So yeah, now back into the present. She's like, was it at least somewhat worth it to have indulged you? Yeah, there you go, and that's where it ended. Okay, and there you go. That is how you do this. Action speaks louder than words. And that was today's episode. So that was episode number 3 for Mahouka Koukou no Rettousei season 3. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that is it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next week with another episode of Mahouka Koukou no Rettousei. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.